This is Solo P1. Let me just change this background. There you go, the final whistle. This is Solo P1. And we're going to talk about the game, what happened on the weekend. I know there's a lot of people moaning about it. Forest fans, which is understandable, being a rival. What am I doing here? Let me just change this. Yeah. But the thing what really stood out for me, regarding the fan base, not the fan base, but the rival fans, is the fact they keep saying that the fans are always, that the referee is always on Liverpool's side. The referee is always on Liverpool's side. I don't know what they're smoking, but I know it's not legal. Put it that way. People think that the referee is on Liverpool's side. They are delusional. I want everybody to smash the like buttons. This is the final whistle, game 27. Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. And you know what? It's about time we beat these scrubs, isn't it? It's about time. It's about time we beat Nottingham Forest. Probably going to get relegated. And we deserve that win. We did. We deserve that win. In the first half, and I'm going to tell you this now, yeah? In the first half of this game, if it wasn't for Virgil van Dijk, Konate, and Alisson, it would have been over. Just like that. Done. The game would have been done. Alisson saved us. Virgil van Dijk saved us. And Ibru Konate saved us. They just did. In the first half. Before the game started, they announced that Florian Wirtz wasn't going to be in the game. That he suffered some injury. So everybody was worried. Now Florian Wirtz is starting to cook. He's out for an injury. But the news broke today that he's going to be fine and he's going to be in training and the injury is not as bad as was reported. So that's some good news. Good news for the Liverpool fan base. But let's get back to the game. Let me have my coffee first. Long day, long day. I need my caffeine. 1 second. Desperately need my caffeine. 1 second. I'm still here. Just adjusting my camera before I start this video. What am I doing? I was just adjusting it. Hold on 1 second, guys. Right. Let's get this done. Right. Let's get back to the game. The first 10 minutes of this game, we were in trouble. We couldn't get out of our half. Liverpool could not get out of their half. We was in defense mode. And that goes back to my point, what I said, Virgil van Dijk, Konate, and Alisson, the goalkeeper. Absolutely amazing. Now, this team, Liverpool football team, not this actual team, but the Liverpool team over the years. First, it was built around Salah, Mane, from Bobby Firmino. It was all built around those three. But slowly but surely, they all left. They all left. Different circumstances. Mane felt disrespected. That's why he left. Bobby Firmino told Jurgen Klopp he can't do it at the level anymore. He would like to leave. Jurgen Klopp didn't want him to leave, but eventually he accepted his request. So Bobby Firmino left his football club like a king. He had a guard of honor, no problem. Got nothing against Bobby Firmino. There's one left, Mohamed Salah. Now, Mohamed Salah had one of the greatest football seasons I have ever seen in a footballer in the Premier League era. Hands down. There's nothing this guy didn't do last season. If it wasn't for Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah and Alisson, we wouldn't have won that league last season. That's just the way it was. Mohamed Salah had a record-breaking season last season. And I was so glad and I was so happy that Mohamed Salah played the way he did last season as a Liverpool fan. Mohamed Salah, don't get me wrong, I am not hating on Salah, but Mohamed Salah will go down as one of the greatest football players in the Premier League era. Never mind for Liverpool. When he does leave Liverpool, they should have a statue right outside of Anfield. Big, massive gold statue of Mohamed Salah with a crown on top of his head. King Mo. I've said it so many times on this channel. So many times. But the trouble with our fan base, not all of them, but there's a certain part of the fan base where they look at Mohamed Salah as Mohamed Salah FC. They do. They won't come out and admit it. They won't come out and admit it. They won't acknowledge it. But they will think, oh yeah, it's Mohamed Salah FC. There's too many Liverpool fans that are coming out on these podcasts and they're saying, club first, club first. But as soon as it comes to individual players, yeah? As soon as it comes to individual players, it's all about the players, not the club. They think Mo is the guy, is their guy. But listen, Mohamed Salah is no different to any other footballer. Don't get me wrong, he loves playing football, but he's there for the money. He's there for the money. The two times I ever saw Mohamed Salah, yeah, speak to the media. The first time is when he wanted his contract. Remember last season when his contract was coming to an end? And he went out in the media and he told everybody, nobody spoke to me about my new contract. I don't understand. I love this club. So it was all right for him going to the media then when he wanted his payday. Yeah. And the second time he went to the media is a couple of months ago when he outed out Slot, when he tried to get Slot sacked, in my opinion. Some people might say, no, it's not Slot, but let's face it, he tried to get Arne Slot sacked. And it didn't work out for him, did it? It just didn't work out. So we're in this scenario now with Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is, like I said, he'll go down as one of the greatest Liverpool Premier League football players in history. That season he had last season, that's one season I will never forget. Like I said, Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, Alisson, those three were the reasons why we won that Premier League last season. But now, let's forward now to 25-26 season. 25/26 season. Mohamed Salah is no longer the player he was. Mohamed Salah hasn't scored, I think it's right about October or November last year in the Premier League. He hasn't scored one goal. He has dropped off so many times. He has dropped off, right? The drop-off between last season and this season is unbelievable. The drop-off. Usually when you see footballers drop off, it's a slow decline. But Mohamed Salah's gone from here to down there. Completely dropped off. Every time he's making runs, he's getting the ball taken off him. He can't take people on. He's getting buffed off the ball. He's lost his power. He's lost his speed. And he's lost his passing accuracy. I'm not saying he was a Florian Wirtz passer. I wouldn't say he was, look at the greatest passers in the game. He wasn't Iniesta. It wasn't Xavi. He weren't like that with passing. Yeah. But the passing has gone. The passing ability of Mohamed Salah has gone. His passing accuracy has gone. He's running with the ball and he just loses it every time. He's not making any runs. So what do you expect Slot to do? Keep him on the football pitch. Keep playing him. He's given so many chances. He ran to the media. He started moaning to the media. He tried to get Slot sacked, in my opinion. They brought him back. He's playing again. He had 1 or 2 good games, half decent games. Now he's gone back to the old man Salah again. Compromising our football team. I know people just love Mohamed Salah. Like I said, I love Mohamed Salah. But it's time for a change. That yesterday, what I witnessed yesterday was the changing of the guard. You know that terminology? The changing of the guard. That saying. It was the changing of the guard. Mohamed Salah walks off the football pitch, smiling his head off. He gets substitutes with Cody Gakpo. Gakpo walks over to the side, sat down. Not a problem. No problem. Mohamed Salah walks off all arrogant, smiling his head off because he got benched. The guy hasn't scored since October of last year or November. And he had a horrendous game yesterday. And he thinks he's going to start every single game. This guy is on £400,000 a week. Not euros, not dollars, British pounds. £400,000 a week, Mohamed Salah. This guy is pushing 34 years of age and he is on £400,000 a week. I think it was a mistake giving him that contract. I thought at the time, I'm not gonna be fake. At the time when he gave him the contract, I thought to myself, yeah, 2 years. He's gonna be on his form for 2 years. But his form has dropped completely. He's gone from 10 to 1. That's his form. There's no middle ground. He's gone from 10 to 1. So like I said, I'm going to go back to the game. What I witnessed yesterday was the changing of the guard. It was the changing of the guard. You saw the old lion walking off knackered and bringing on the young lion, which was Rio Ngamoa. Rio Ngamoa done more in 8 minutes than Mohamed Salah done for the entire game. And this proves to everybody that Slot needs to start Rio Ngamoa. He played on the right-hand side. He came up for Salah. Cody Gakpo came off and he was fine about it. Cody Gakpo knows where he's in the packing order. Cody Gakpo is cutting Gakpo. Cody Gakpo is the guy who's going to come off the bench and he'll get you a goal. No problem. He's not going to ruffle no feathers. He's a Christian. He's a nice guy. He's humble. He ain't going to ruffle no feathers. It's just not going to happen. But Mohamed Salah, he's sitting there like us, okay, because I scored so many goals for Liverpool, yeah, I'm knackered. I can't make no runs. I can't score. I'm playing crap, but he still thinks he needs to stand the football pitch. Why? Why? Because he's Mohamed Salah. So, you're not bigger than Liverpool. You're not bigger than Liverpool. Club comes first. You know what, when he was playing yesterday, he could have cost us the game. It's funny how when we took off Mohamed Salah yesterday and we brought on Rio Ngamoa, we snatched the game. Funny that, ain't it? Everybody used to say, Arne Slot won't ever sub Cody Gakpo. They're calling Cody Gakpo Slot son. That's what the fan base are calling him. The stupid virgins who know nothing about football. The ones where I got accounts on X when you don't even see the face. Fake fans, bots, coming on Twitter and saying, Arne Slot never subs Cody Gakpo. And guess what? He subbed Cody Gakpo and Mohamed Salah. There you go. And what happened? They brought on Rio Ngamoa, and within 5 minutes, the game had changed. The game had changed. Forget all this crap that he's a kid, yeah? Forget all that. He's a senior player. He's a professional football player, senior player with a professional contract. He's there. He's on the bench. He's ready to go. I would like to see a Rio Ngamoa. I would love to see him in the Champions League. What experience for that young kid coming into the Champions League if we get into the quarterfinal? We're in the quarterfinal. Rio Ngamoa is more of an impact player This guy should be getting minutes on the football pitch. It's very simple. He came on and proved his point yesterday. Bang, as soon as he came on, took on the fullbacks. You never saw Mohamed Salah taking on any fullback. None. Zero, my hero. He was taking on no fullbacks. They was taking him on. So as soon as Rio and Gamo come on, boom, touchline winger, ran up them wings, boom, straight away made an impact. Made an impact, and we won the game. We won the game. And let's talk about the game briefly. I'm not gonna be here long. I'm just gonna give you my rant, and then I'm gonna give my opinion on the game. Now, let's get onto the game briefly. McAllister. You know what? Let's rewind it. Let's go back to the first goal, which got disallowed. To me, that was a goal. I was literally doing my watch along yesterday, and I think I broke my desk. Go back and watch the watch along. Go and forward it to the end if you want to. I nearly smashed my desk. My camera came off the screen. I nearly broke my desk because I was that angry. I was thinking, why do every single time we play these scrubs for Nottingham Forest, Sherwood Forest, Robin Hood, every time we play these scrubs, we struggle. And it's not just in the Premier League game, but I went back in the old era, in the old days. I went on the computer and started searching. We ain't got a good record against Nottingham Forest. It's crazy. But for some reason, our players capitulated in the first half, completely capitulated. Except for Virgil, except for Kanate, and except for Alisson. Like I said, if it wasn't for them three, it would have been 3-0 in the first half. It was because of our centre-backs, and our full-backs, to be fair. And our full-backs, they done the job as well. If it weren't for our defensive line, we would have been 3-0 down in the first half. Standard. Our midfield were all over the place. They looked like a pub team on a Sunday. That's what our midfield looked like. Completely utter garbage in the first half. Forest were pressing us for. We couldn't, like I said, we couldn't even get out our first half. We couldn't even get our own half. We were pinned back in our own half for the first 20 minutes of the game. And I was so vexed. I said, we're going to lose this game. I was there. I'm not usually a negative person, but I thought we was going to lose this game. Away at Forest, 2 o'clock kickoff. They knew what they was doing there. They knew exactly what they was doing, putting us at 2 o'clock. But it is what it is, isn't it? So basically, we were. Look, I've been criticizing McAllister for a while. I think the last couple of games he's come good. He has come good the last couple of games. But today, he just showed his spirit, man. He showed his spirit yesterday in the football game. That cross came in. Virgil tried to header it in. The goalkeeper, what's his name? Morello. There you go. Let's talk about Morello. This guy does nothing all season. This guy was injured for how long, but he made sure he came back for the Liverpool game. This guy turns into prime Maldini when he plays Liverpool. When he doesn't play Liverpool, he just turns into flipping, what's his name from Man United? Forgot his name now. I forgot his name. The dunce one from Man United. What's his name? The flipping, the big ogre. Anyway. But when he plays Liverpool, he turns into prime Maldini. Morello. That header, what Virgil, any other time, yeah, that's in the back of the net. The one what when Sobbo crossed that ball in and he hit Virgil's head and Virgil just went down to the floor, headed it in. Any other team, that's going in the back of the net. Because of Murillo, he had to turn up for Liverpool. I wouldn't be surprised if the manager said to Murillo, whatever you do, your instructions is to mark Virgil. But anyway, come over. Virgil went to hit it. He hit the ball. Murillo kicked it out and then McAllister came in for the tap-in. And we won. Very simple, we won. We won the game. And I'm glad we won it. We deserved to win it at the end. First half, we were crap. Came back in the second half. But look, at the end of the day, we won the game. We won 1-0. It was a smash and grab. I loved it. They keep complaining about, you got Everton fans, you got Forest fans complaining about Liverpool, that we were lucky. We're always getting smash and grabs, last minute goals. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about Everton and I don't care about Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest is getting relegated and Everton will always be the blue dirt of Merseyside. You can complain about Liverpool all you want, but look at Liverpool and look at your stadium, bro. Will Dickinson, whatever the name. I don't even know what the name. What kind of a name is that for a stadium, bro? Will Dickinson or whatever the name is. You should have stayed where you was. You should have stayed at your own stadium and just done it up like Liverpool did. But you moved to some dodgy stadium. But anyway, enough of the scrubs. We won the game, and yeah, I think the weekend was all right as well because Chelsea drew and Villa drew. That helped out Liverpool. It's a shame that Man City didn't beat Arsenal, but we know Arsenal's going to battle the league anyway, so it doesn't matter. Liverpool, we done our bit. We're going to get in that top 4. I wouldn't be surprised if we get in the top 3 because Aston Villa is slipping as well. Aston Villa is slipping. But I think the manager, I think he's concentrated more on the Europa League. And I think he'll slip down in position in the Premier League. But Liverpool overall, I thought we done all right in the second half. I'm not gonna do 1 to 10 today. I'm just gonna do a quick. I just wanted to do a quick one. And yeah, I just want to say, look, yeah, big up to everyone, man. And up the Reds, Liverpool. We got the win, and we move on to the next one. And I think we got West Ham next. Anyway, I think we got West Ham, and that's on a Sunday. I think it's on a Sunday, but yeah. But yeah, Liverpool, up the Reds, man. So look, what can I say, man? Up the Reds, big up to Liverpool, and we got the win. And yeah, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. Anyway, yeah, but big up to everyone, man. Smash the like buttons, and yeah, smash the like buttons, and I'm gonna be heading off, man. Heading off. So Liverpool, we got the result. Let all those Forest fans cry a river of tears because I don't care. We got the 3 points and we move on. And let's hope scummy United get beat tonight as well. That'd be if Everton, you know what? I'm a Liverpool fan, so you know where Everton is. But if Everton beats United tonight, yeah, that'd be even better for us. You get me? Everton. How about Everton? Yeah. How about Everton win a game? I don't think with the last. I think it's at is it at Everton? I don't even know where it is now. Just let Everton finally just win a game, beat Man United tonight, and do Liverpool a favour. You get me? Do Liverpool a favour. So that's me heading off, guys. Big up to everybody, and this is to all the Arsenal fans.
Arne Slot is my daddy. He spanks me every time I manage against him. He literally picked me up, put me upside down, and spanked me. No Diddy.